Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you a brand new series for our YouTube channel. We are going to be playing through one of my favorite games of all time, Dragon Age Origins. And not only will we be playing through Dragon Age Origins, but we will also be playing through the entire series. So Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, and Dragon Age Inquisition. And we'll, I believe, be doing all of the DLC. I think I have it all. So we'll be doing all the DLC through all of them, and this is all in preparation for Dragon Age 4 that's coming out, okay? I don't know when. I made it sound like it's going to be soon, but I don't know when. But the thing with these playthroughs is we're going to do these a little bit differently, in that I'm going to play Dragon Age the opposite of what I would normally do. So any decision that I would normally make in a game that I play, like on my personal time, I'm going to choose the opposite. And we're probably going to get some stories and some consequences that I've never gotten before while playing this. So it's going to be kind of cool to see. So let's go ahead and jump into this game. We're going to play through Dragon Age Origins, then Awakening, then we'll move on to Dragon Age 2. And so is the Golden City blackened, with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Threnodies. Threnodies? 8:13. I don't know. Threnodies?
The
Threnodies?
chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it.
I'm gonna see if I can make those subtitles bigger too, by the way.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Yipes. Alright, so let's get into character creation here. And like I said, we are going to be choosing basically the opposite of what I have done or something I've not done before. So normally in my playthroughs, I'm a human mage. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it male. I'm normally human when I play through this. I've played through it as an elf. I actually started one as a dwarf, but never got through it as a dwarf. So we're going to choose dwarf. And we're also going to choose warrior. So I was thinking maybe rogue, but I think a cool character might be a warrior for a dwarf. Now we've got two options here. We've got dwarf commoner, which means they are born casteless in a land where rank is everything. Bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord, you have spent your life invisible until chance thrusts you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your actions or your birth. Or we could be a dwarf noble. As the favored child of the dwarven king, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. So I'm going to actually be a dwarf noble, because I've played through the dwarf commoner up to a point. I've never been a dwarf noble, so let's go ahead and choose that.
Greetings.
Now, is there a preset that we like? Gotta remember that this is an old game. I mean, honestly, I kind of like this guy. He looks pretty cool. So I think we're gonna go with him. Can we make actually his hair like even darker than that? Oops. Where's hair color? That might have been the darkest we could go. That's like a Sten character here. Wait, go back to hair. Alright, I guess that's the darkest we can go. So we'll stay with that. Now hair, I really liked his hair like that. Eyebrow, stubble color, stubble. I mean, what kind of stubble are we talking about there? Like a little bit of untrimmed? Untrimness? I'll get rid of that stuff. But I would like this, maybe. So just so he's a little bit unkempt. Eye color, do we want the darkness, or do we want, like... I think that looks pretty cool. Okay. And I think that's gonna be... Oh, voice?
I have lost concentration. I should do something else.
How do you do? Right. Casting. Focus.
Like Baron.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
Greetings. I cannot cast it. Charmed, I'm sure. I lost the smell.
Greetings.
Oh.
Ugh, my spell.
Okay, let's go with violent. And then for a name, it says Isobar Aeducan. So we can't choose the last name. But for the first name, we can. And I think we will choose... We're gonna go with Isobar. Isobar Aeducan. He is the favored noble son. Okay. Points to send. We got 5 attribute points. Now, as a warrior, so what I plan for the warrior is he's going to be a tank, basically. Sword and board, all the way. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I typically always play with Alistair in the party. And we're not going to do that this time, so I need a tank. And I think it's going to be our character. So what I would like to do is put... Constitution helps make your health be higher. So I'm going to put 2 in Constitution. Strength gives us more attack. I'm going to put 2 in Strength. And then hear me out on this last one. So Dexterity would normally be where you go because it helps, you know, it says Strength measures... Oh wait. It says Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. Higher Dexterity improves a character's chance to hit, makes a character more likely to dodge incoming blows, and contributes to the damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Now, that's great and all, but there's magic. And magic is the measure of a character's natural affinity for the arcane. This attribute is crucial for mages since it directly increases a character's spell power score, which determines the potency of all spells. But here's why I want this. The magic attribute also determines how effective potions, poultices, and salves are for all classes. So I'm going to put a point in there. And what I'm probably going to do is, as we're leveling up, we'll get strength, constitution, and we're probably always going to put one in magic, because I want these poultices and salves and potions to be godly for us. Alright, so let's move on. So now we've got some skills here. We are already going up combat training. Warriors and rogues gain access to 3rd tier weapon talents, which would be nice. I'm not worried about tactics. We could go herbalism. The character can make simple potions, poultices, and salves from common herbs. So I think I'm going to give him herbalism, and he is going to not only be our tank, but our herbalist as we go up through this. Okay. Next. Now, talents, we're obviously going to be sticking with weapon and shield. We've already got a point in here, which is Shield Bash. The character Shield Bashes a target, dealing normal damage as well as knocking the target off its feet unless it passes a physical resistance check. Shield Mastery doubles the strength bonus for this attack. Okay. The follow-up to is this. The character follows up an attack with 2 hits from the shield, dealing normal damage with each attack. If the target fails a physical resistance check, it is stunned. Shield Mastery doubles the character's strength. Okay. Shield Defense, Shield Block. So these are going to be good when we get into more tanking things. But I'm going to give him Shield Pummel for right now. And then I'm also thinking we want to put some points up here. So we've either got the warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for bonus. Or we'd get a taunt in the next one. Warriors seem less threatening, reducing the... less threatening? Warrior focuses on precision, gaining massive attack bonus. Or we get powerful. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduced the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. The warrior adopts a challenging posture that increases enemy hostility. The warrior's unwavering courage grants bonuses to damage, physical resistance, and mental resistance, as well as a bonus to critical chance that increases proportionally to the number of enemies above 2 that the warrior is engaging. Each time the warrior fells an enemy, the end of the battle seems closer at hand, restoring a portion of the warrior's stamina. I think we're going to go up this line first, so I'm going to give him this powerful. And that should be good. Let's give it a play. Oh. Don't judge me for this, you guys, but, yeah, we're gonna be playing on easy. I always feel like I'm better at games than I think I am, or that I truly turn out to be. And because I'm choosing opposite, I can already tell you that we're probably gonna lose some of the characters that we may have in our party, because of some of the decisions that we're gonna make. And one of them I'm really worried about is a healer. So we might be doing a non-healer in the party playthrough of this. And I don't want to make it harder for us than it has to be, so I'm going to stick on easy, and that's my justification for it.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of 2 known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called Deep Roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the 2nd child of King Endren of House Aeducan, the 9th Aeducan ruler elected by the Noble Assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, the opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game of dwarven politics.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent.
We're gonna say
I
something.
couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast? We could say, yes, let him see me as a warrior. Better safe than sorry, shield me. Leave it, I don't want to look fearful, or I wouldn't wear the armor if not for tradition. So I'm going to play him a little bit as like a kind of a badass, and a little bit on the cruel side. Because I normally choose the very good thing. So I'm going to say, yes, let them see me as a warrior.
Of course, if every other noble has a shield and 3 swords, you'll feel awfully underdressed.
You, my friend, are ridiculous. You forget your place. I am not to be mocked. We're going to go with that one. You forget your place. I am not to be mocked.
I'm sorry, my lord. The festivities put me in an odd mood.
This is going to be a rough playthrough because I already feel bad. That's no reason to forget your rank.
No, of course not. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances.
What shall we do in the meantime? What sort of grievances? The art of ruling is hardly boring. What of my brothers, I think he wants to ask.
Out and about. I saw them on my way here, browsing the shops. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering.
Proving ground. The proving sounds appealing. Let's go have a look. Let's go see the merchants. Fighting each other before a battle is wasteful. Why don't you want to fight in the provings, Gorham? Let's ask him that.
You remember last year's open proving? It took your father's smith 6 hours to remove my helmet. I'm not meant for single combat. I fight as my lord's second in shield. That's enough for me.
Okay. The proving sounds appealing. Let's go have a look.
Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
Okay, tactical view. The game can be played from a variety of tactical viewpoints. Use the mouse wheel to bring your camera down to the exploration. Oh, so if you scroll up, or up and down. Okay. One thing I want to do real quick. Options. Audio. I want to turn voices up. This might... There we go. Okay, resume the game. While paused, you can issue orders to your character. Right-click on your desired destination. I mean, is there anything to do here? Let's go look at this. Crystal. Okay, can I unpause and go? Your character now has a move order. You can issue orders in real time or while paused. Press space to unpause now. Tutorial is holding me back from touching things. Get a bunch of codexes. Items received. These are all the DLC. Dwarven Faith. Noble's Feast. Okay, let's see what items we got. We've got lesser healing poultices. I'm going to put this on the bar. Actually, let's put that there. This here. We've got Shield Pummel and Shield Bash. Poultices. Okay. Cool. What is this? City of Orzammar. Okay, so I'm not going to be reading all of the lore. There might be some of them that we read. I will take that 5 copper. Tutorial. Inventory and equipment. To equip new items, you'll need to open the inventory screen. Do so now by clicking the highlighted icon or pressing I. But I don't have anything to put there. Okay. Great. Okay, I don't... Yes. Unequip. Oh, get out of here with this tutorial, man. Alright, and put it back on. For easy access to consumable items, it's already on my quick bar. Here we go. Okay, leave me alone. Alright. Let's get what's in the chest. We got health poultice, small grease trap, a dagger, a mace, a maul, and a short bow. So pick all of it, and then what do we have on? Longsword. It does 7 damage, critical chance 2. 7 2. Oh no. 4 3 5.5. Okay, so our sword is already better. Okay. Anything else we can do in here? No, we can talk to Gorham.
My lord.
Hello. Are you excited about the battle tomorrow?
Yes, I yearn to face the Darkspawn and prove my worth as your second.
Okay. Try not to embarrass me.
I'll do my best.
Tell me about your family.
Not much that you don't already know. My father's father was a great hero of the Deep Roads excursions and raised the family to the top of the warrior caste. He was even nominated to join the assembly and found a noble house, but the honor was in the nomination. He wasn't afforded a single vote. My father served your father for many years, and now I serve you.
We should get going.
As you will.
That's cool. And I feel bad because we're probably going to be a dick to this guy, or he's going to die. Alright, fatigue. Although armor provides great protection, safety comes at a price. Anything heavier than regular clothing causes fatigue, which increases the mana or stamina cost of spells and talents by a percentage. Sturdy armors, like plate, carry more of a penalty than lightweight leathers, but some talents, like the warrior's powerful, can reduce the effect. Okay. Inventory, controlling part of... Yes. Got it. Okay. Jeez, gotta get used to the controls here. Alright, let's head out. Where do we... Can I look at the map? So there's people to talk to all over the place, and we are going to be playing this. So, I mean it when I say we are going to be playing this like it is, you know, we're playing it for the first...
No sign of trouble here.
Okay, good. Like we're playing it for the first time. I gotta get used to the camera here. Key required. Okay, what is that? Trian's room. I don't know who Trian is. Maybe one of our brothers?
Oh.
Wait. I want to talk to you. Bellin? Pile of books. New codex. House Aeducan. Hey, can I loot your stuff? Skill. You want to give me that stuff? I'm your prince after all. Were you looking for someone?
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me.
My brother? Who are you? What are you doing in my brother's quarters? Gorham, tell her that my brother is at my feast. Like we don't want to talk to her? What are you doing in my brother's quarters?
She's, it seems she's one of your brother Balin's newest, companions. Prince Balin is attending the feast being held in Lord Aeducan's honor.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous of me to think that he would return to... I am sorry. I will show myself out with your leave, my lord.
Gore, stay, I don't care. Gorham, tell her she may take her leave of me. What? I'm not gonna have him be like a complete prick, so go or stay, I don't care.
Thank you. I will go now.
You wanna, like, flirt or nothing? Like, okay, so this is our brother's quarters, and, locked item. Yes, we get it. Alright. Let's go out here. Is there anything to do in this room? Father's room. Maybe we'll head up there and see if we can...
Congratulations on being named commander, my lord.
Oh, thank you. Can't get in. Okay.
I am at your service. Proud to serve the Aeducans.
Aeducan. You know I'm gonna call it Haiducan the entire time. Haiducan! Alright. Is there an easy way to see, like, things we can loot, like, highlight and their name pops up, or are we just looking for sparkles? Any sparkle boys out here?
I am at your service.
I don't think we want to go to the diamond quarter just yet. Alright. Then let's go... I want to... I can't go that way. So we can go to the diamond quarter. I guess it has a transition thing. Is it going to let us actually go out there? Yeah. Alright.
Back.
What'd you say?
Your father has allowed the merchants to show their wares in the diamond quarter during these celebrations.
Really? Oh, this is just like completely out here. What can I... Oh, we can't. It's gonna story block us from certain things.
Sure, we can work this out reasonably. It's in the records. There's nothing I can do.
What do you got going on? You okay? Brunton Volney.
Please, Master Volney. My work is accredited by the Shaper.
These books are lies written by the enemies of House Volney.
I write only what I find in the ancient records. Lord Aeducan, you can vouch for my work, can't you? Your father loved my History of Aeducan, Paragon King, Peacemaker.
What's going on here? Gorm, does this scholar truly have my father's favor? I don't think we read. So...
The king, as well as several other lords, are quite fond of his work. He writes of the ancient paragons.
This worm has written a book that slanders my house.
So kill him. Do you fear an old man? What does it say?
It doesn't matter. It's all lies.
Then kill him, Brunton, or go away. I'm bored. Tell me what it says, scholar. No, we're gonna be a little short with him. What exactly has he written, Brunton?
He says that Volney, the paragon who founded my house, known throughout the world as the greatest of men, was a fraud.
Not precisely. When the Assembly names a paragon, that man or woman is then, by definition, everything one can aspire to be in the world. They form their own noble houses and are revered as living ancestors. But paragons start off as men.
Volney was more than a man.
Get to the point. Why is Brunton so angry? What was Aeducan? Aeducan? Like before he was a paragon? Brunton, you're acting like a fool. Gorm, does this make any sense to you? Get to the point. Why is Brunton so angry?
Volney became a paragon by the narrowest margin in history. One vote. A vote mired in rumors of intimidation, intrigue, and outright bribery. The records of that vote are kept in the Shaperate and are a matter of fact. Not liking history doesn't make it any less true.
This isn't... So the scholar... He can either say the scholar is right, the truth doesn't always need to be shared, or true or false, the paragon's reputation must be protected. Man. What would our character choose? Isobar? You're kind of a dick, but you're... I don't think he's gonna be, like, evil. I think he's gonna have, like, stick to his morals, and I think he's gonna stick to morals on the fact that there's, like, a almost sanctimonious thing. So let's go with true or false, the paragon's reputation must be protected.
Exactly. Just because it happened doesn't mean it's the truth, old man. Your Highness, allow me to kill this worm for his disrespect.
Do as you like, it's nothing to me.
Of course not.
No, please, I...
Ah, dang, dude.
That man had the patronage of many powerful houses.
They'll get over it. It's always good to stir the pot from time to time. Also, Volney has some new enemies then.
Nothing we can't handle. Excuse me, Your Highness.
He's a fool, and a low-placed one at that. House Mino was that scholar's patron. They will crush House Volney like a warrior treading upon a centipede.
I do so love the game of the nobles. That's the way of the world, I suppose. Perhaps I shouldn't have encouraged him. I do so love the games of the nobles.
I don't think the poor nobles of Orzammar know what they're in for.
Alright, well, we're already off to a start where, like, none of this is what I would have chosen. It was just me.
A small bolt of cloth? That's outrageous. You certainly have some gall, merchant.
Quiet. But my lord, these are surfaces.
Have you heard
dyed
about
with the
tomorrow's
finest
assault on
saffron and indigo and embroidered by skilled elven tradesmen. I've seen Prince Balin Aeducan himself wearing a robe made of something quite similar.
So I pay your exorbitant price, only to end up looking like a poor imitation of Prince Balin. You'll get no coin from me.
But that's not what I meant, my lord. My lord! My lord Aeducan, you honor me by visiting my humble booth. May I show you my wares?
You have something I might want?
Not for a mighty warrior such as yourself, my lord, but perhaps a lady friend. I forget myself. I'll be silent.
This looks to be mostly fabrics from the human lands. These merchants form alliances with those who have abandoned our ways to live on the surface.
We trade our good steel and stone for this?
It's a shame, I agree. Perhaps we should get going.
But what if I wanted to buy some and,
Our trust follow, big brother. How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord Harrowmont told me we wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my siblings second, I will ask for it.
Look, dude.
Yes, Your Highness.
I would go to feast right now, Trian. Don't speak to Gorian. I go where I want, when I want, Trian. Bellin, help me out. So this is the, this is kind of a rude brother, and this is the guy that had that lady in his quarters. Don't speak to Gorham like that.
I speak to lower houses and castes as they should be spoken to. Now do as I say.
Keep barking orders. I'm sure I'll care someday.
Your lack of a sense of duty to your house is obvious. I can't imagine why you are receiving a commission. I expect after tomorrow I'll spend much time apologizing to the heads of the noble houses for the deaths of their children under your incompetent command.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Trian?
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment upon those who need it. Now then, you, get to the feast.
Dude. It's cute how you think you can order me around. Kiss my ass, Trian.
I'd advise you to watch that tongue, dear sibling. Father will not live forever. Come, Balin.
Ignore him. It's my day, not his.
Of course, my lord.
Alright, well, we met our brothers, and they're kinda...
Look at this piece, darling. It rivals even the work of the Paragon Smith herself.
Nonsense, woman. Your words bring shame upon our house. See how the edges are rough and pitted? Would you compare this to Branca's work? Trust a woman to speak of things she doesn't understand. Be quiet now and pray the ancestors deliver Branca back safely.
Dang, dude.
What about that one?
I doubt he's up to the task.
Hello, ladies.
What have we here? Two handsome, strapping, noble lords. You both look so grand.
And isn't this the man of the hour, the king's son?
Who's your friend, my lord? Another noble from the honored House Aeducan?
What do you want to know? This is Sir Gorham, the warrior of caste.
Oh, then not a noble?
No, Telly, not a noble. Stone you're thick sometimes.
Why do you care if Gorham isn't noble?
They're noble hunters, my lord. A man takes his caste from his father, and these women hope to bear a noble lord's son.
Oh.
If one is successful, she's raised up to concubine in the noble house to care for her child. It provides new sword arms for the house, and many nobles look favorably on such women.
So you girls will sleep with any noble?
You're the most appealing, obviously. A noble from the best house there is. Handsome, too. Are you interested in a bit of bedded diversion?
anytime, day or night.
Shall I come to your chambers after the ceremony, then?
I talked to him first. I want him.
He's looking for a woman, Telly, not a little girl. I'm Marty, and I know how to give my lord a night he'll remember.
Do I really have to pick just one?
Oh, my lord has his energy about him.
There will be no 3 to a bed if that's what you're thinking. We both require full experiences all to ourselves. If you think you can manage us both, though.
Both of you it is.
This should prove most interesting. We will wait for you together, my lord, and show you the proper way to celebrate a princely commission.
All right, cool. We've got that to look forward to. Let's check these barrels. Small metal round shield. So same as what we've got on, but we've got an elm, and this one is iron. Take that.
All right.
We'll take that. And we'll take that, if only to sell stuff. Okay. Is there anything else that we can do out here, or people we can talk to? The royal escort.
My lord, are you heading to the proving arena?
Yes, I intend to watch the provings.
We have been charged with the task of escorting you to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you were not to travel through the commons unguarded.
What? Why? Ridiculous. I do not need an armed guard.
I did mention the merchants that won permits to show their goods in the Diamond Quarter. There were only so many permits auctioned off, and quite a few were turned away. Your father fears you will be harassed on the way to the proving.
He could have provided me with a more impressive entourage.
I do not question the king.
Will we be leaving then?
Yeah.
We are at your command.
All right, let's go. Oh, dang, dude. Nice one, girl. All right, we're at the proving. Who dis? Proving master.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here. Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor?
Wouldn't miss it.
Your presence encourages the fighters to greater feats.
I'll go take my place then.
I'll call the first fighters in a moment.
Well, where do I go? Can I go sit down? Look at all these guys just out here. Great graphics. Alright, well they're down there fighting and we're just kind of watching. We could have participated, but honestly, as I'm role-playing this guy, I don't think he really wanted to. Proving trainer?
Greetings, Lord Aeducan. Are you enjoying the proving so far?
I'm just here to acknowledge the proving in my honor. These fighters are pathetic compared to me.
Of course. I am gifted, but I am not the equal of the Aeducan house trainer.
This is the lead trainer of the provings, my lord. He teaches nobles from lower houses without their own trainers, and the best young men from the warrior caste.
Does he teach you, Gorham?
No. My father thought it was a waste to study dual-style combat, as I was pledged to be your second.
However, Sir Gorham has helped teach many classes on small-scale tactics, especially shield work. Did the two of you hear about the scandal here last week?
We've been preparing for tomorrow's battle, and have had little time for gossip.
Curious. What scandal?
The Grey Wardens are in Orzammar, searching for recruits, so the warrior caste arranged a proving. The goal was for the Grey Wardens to recruit the winner, bringing him honor and a chance for glory.
I take it that didn't happen?
Well, yes and no. It was like nothing I've ever seen. Sir Everd, fresh from fighting Darkspawn, got dead drunk before the proving. Then some casteless bruiser took Sir Everd's armor, wore it, and won the proving.
So that's the dwarf commoner story, actually. Good for him.
Lord Aeducan likes to see the world shaken up.
Well, shake up the world it did. They took the imposter to jail. I assume to be thrown into the deep roads as meat for the darkspawn. The warrior caste is in an uproar. An incident like this raises many questions.
What kind of questions?
Well, how the brand got in here to begin with.
Or how a casteless learned to fight like that. They aren't even allowed to possess weapons.
I've heard they fight in the slums with the old cast-offs. I'm almost curious to see.
I doubt King Endrin would approve of that.
Ha! I suppose not. All right, I have to go check on the fighters. It was an honor to speak with you, Your Highness.
Nod.
Of course, please excuse me.
Alright. Is there anything else, like, doing here? Can we go?
My lord?
Why don't you take a break?
We will take a break when we are done here. For now, we are here to serve.
Alright. Good, you know your place.
As do we all.
Wait, but how, can I leave? Proving Master?
My lord.
Oh, Gorham, I didn't want to talk to you. We should get going.
As you will.
Proving Master?
I'm glad to see you up and around. Would you like to congratulate today's winner?
Of course.
Then I shall call him. Franklin!
I am here.
That sounded like Microsoft Sam.
Will you receive honor from Lord Aeducan?
Of course. I am honored by your presence.
Rise, friend, and Evo, you did well. Not so impressive down there on your knees.
That is small of you. Franklin, perhaps you should go. Good day to you, Lord Aeducan.
We're just making enemies everywhere. Alright. Can we get out of here?
My lord?
I'm ready to leave.
Your wish is our command.
Man, our guy's a real dick. I'll be back for you later. Wait.
I can't wait, my lord.
Alright, I'll be back for
See
you,
you
ladies. See you tonight. Alright. Nothing, no one else to really talk to or kill or do any of that nonsense with. What does the yellow mean?
I am at your service.
Okay. Well, let's go back in here then, and we'll head back to back to up here. I think there's quest in here, the throne room.
Look,
hey,
the Grey Wardens are here. The raid
grandma.
tomorrow must be more than a standard mission. The Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
Duncan! Anyone to talk to other than Duncan? Lord Ronus Dace.
Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lord.
Yeah,
I
no
wish
problem.
to speak to you of a matter most urgent.
Can this wait until later?
Of course. I shall await your pleasure.
No, wait. I didn't actually mean that. I just
You've
wanted to be
returned.
rude.
Might you have time to talk now?
Yeah, what's on your mind?
First, let me congratulate you on your commission. 2 of King Endrin's children now commissioned war leaders. It does great honor to your house.
You didn't stop me to exchange pleasantries.
No, I surely did not. Let us just pretend we spent another 10 minutes wishing good things on each other's houses, yes?
I like this guy.
There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
No, I don't do favors, Lord Dace. Is this going to be a bribe or blackmail?
Well, you do cut to the point, don't you? You'll be quite a shock if you ever join the Assembly. We are so fond of our doublespeak. I have no desire to obligate you or force your hand. I propose a mutually beneficial arrangement. The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice,
to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
Why so interested in this part? Well, what do I get in return?
I keep my ears to the stone, my lord. I hear many things, some of which could be a great help during your mission tomorrow. A little forewarning to help your forearming, if you know what I mean.
I want hard currency, not rumors.
Saving for a run for the assembly? Never mind. If hard currency is what you wish, hard currency is what you will have. How does 100 sovereigns sound?
Sounds good. What can I do?
When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
Alright. I mean, I guess we could do that. Okay. Well, Duncan's right here.
You're a fool.
What? Excuse you? She just called us a fool, but oh no.
Please reconsider.
I wanted to
Trade
talk to these
contracts alone
people.
could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Sharok will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my son. How fine you look in your great-grandfather's armor. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses?
Is this all really necessary?
These rituals have their place. It behooves you to get to know the nobles and let them know you. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment of your time.
But I wanted to talk to
We are
the
here
other
today
people.
so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the Paragon Aeducan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better?
I have a question. I seek to know the prospect better.
Lord Dace, head of House Dace, speak.
Lords, ladies, my question concerns the plight of our wayward kin, the so-called surface caste. What does the Commander Prospect think is the proper place for these lost souls?
They should be respected, but no more. The surface dwellers are less than men. They are as we are and should have their rights returned. I mean, he did pay us for that, so...
Thank you, my lord. I am satisfied.
Then if there are no other challenges, I give you Orzammar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms.
What do you want with Trian?
Don't question everything. Just go for the ancestors' sake.
Alright, fine, Dad. Jeez, man. Where's that lady that called me a fool? I want to talk to her. She's gone. I think I missed an opportunity to talk to her there, but that's okay. So guys, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. And when we come back, we're going to talk to Duncan, we're going to talk to Lord Harrowmont, and we're going to see what chaos we can get up to in the next episode. So guys, thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Dragon Age Origins Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.